Here is how you install the new version of Serenum, Serenum Release 5, if you are on Linux, or this should work on Mac as well. File you've downloaded is this zip. You will have received this by email from me. Well, you will have received your download link for this file from me via email. Once you download this, you unzip it, you get this Serenum R5 folder. In here, this upstream is is a copy of the entire source repository, my Git repo essentially, at the time of the release. So you can see there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's a copy of this on the system as well, should you just want to recompile versions of software, etc., or modify them. But the file we are interested in is this serena.bin folder. This needs to be just written onto the SD card, the 16 gigabyte SD card that goes into your Serenum. If you have files that you care about there that you'd like to try port over to the new release, back those up first before attempting this updating process. So what we do is we run lsblk and we see drives. I'm going to unplug my SD card. Okay, and then I'm going to plug it back in again. I can see, oh, well, dev/SDE, that's the SD card, because that's the difference between these two. Then I'm going to run sudo dd serena.bin /dev/SDE, right? So it's very simple. Just read from this file, write to this disk. Very easy. So we run this, and it's going to, take a while. It's because of the way I do things here. It's I can't remember how big this is, but it's I think it's about 512 megabytes. This file. And that's just an artifact of the process. There isn't actually that much data on there. But we'll skip to when this is done. Now that the write has finished, that is all that is needed to upgrade to Serenum R5. I'm going to I'm going to run sync just in case. This is for the paranoid, a Linux thing. I'm going to take out my SD card, put it in my Serenum, turn it on, and here we can see we're in the new Serenum R5. Some new stuff, different layout of things. The upstream stuff, my source code is in here in upstream. Whoops. As a new user, you want to pay attention to, well, you want to pay attention to the fact that there's better time complete now. But what you want to look at first is you want to run, say, from startup, because you're going to start here in root, and then what you're going to do is you're going to run scr sd/readme.txt. Okay, and here is where you should start at. This will direct you through the basics, direct you further into the other documentation, etc. Let's now head over to Windows to see what the installation experience is on Windows. Okay, here we are in Windows. Here's my download, my Serenum download. I'm going to extract it. Here we go. Then here, this program Rufus, you have to download from the internet. It's pretty common. I'm sure you can find it if you Google. So what we do is we select, I believe it's non-bootable. Then Serenum R5. We have to go all files, hit serena.bin. Okay. The device, I'm gonna plug in my SD card now. Okay, there we go. No label H, 16 gigabytes. That's us. And you just hit start. Say yes, destroy all my data. And then, just like on Linux, we have to wait for a bit while this is writing. So we'll just skip to the finish. We can now see here that Rufus is finished. It's opened the new drive. Some of these have weird names. There's some bug there to do with Windows not reading the file names. These will show up fine in Serenum though. So yeah, that's all. You're done. Now you would unmount this drive or take it out, remove it, and yeah, put it in your Serenum device and start it up just like we did for Linux. If this looks cool, if you want to get involved, you can head over to samuelsmith.com/Serenum, join the Discord. You can read more about the release here on the release page, and you can buy yours and join the new platform.